In the middle of a busy industrial site, a tiny kitten with a big personality showed up. She didn't just ask for help, she made sure everyone knew she needed it. This is Clara Bow, a beautiful, dilute calico kitten with a spirit as bright as her colorful fur. When a kind rescuer found her, Clara was small, weak, and needed urgent care. That's when Gab Cerrucci from Foster the Furbabies stepped in. Gab saw the tiny, feisty kitten and knew she had to help. She was only about 4 weeks old, Gab said, but she was so small, she weighed as much as a 2-week-old kitten. Even though Clara was tiny, she wasn't quiet. She arrived crying loudly, but she wasn't eating well, which worried Gab. The first few days were hard. Clara didn't want to eat, so Gab had to feed her with a syringe for every meal. It took a lot of patience, but Gab made sure Clara got the nutrition she needed. But Clara was a fighter. Even when she wasn't feeling her best, she wobbled around on her blanket, full of sass. Gab decided to try a different formula, and that changed everything. The new formula worked like magic. Clara started eating well, and Gab finally felt relieved. That's when I knew she was going to be okay, Gab said. I could see her getting stronger every day. As Clara grew, her personality grew too. She became fearless, strutting around like she owned the place, her tail held high and her fur puffed up. She's going to be trouble with a capital T, Gab laughed. Clara loves to supervise everything. Whether she's watching Gab or zooming around the couch, she's always the center of attention. She even spits at her toys while playing, which makes Gab laugh. She's small, but she's got a huge personality. Her facial expressions are hilarious, Gab said. Even Gab's gentle dog, Lucy, loves Clara. The two have become best friends. Clara climbs all over Lucy, plays with her ears, and practices her wrestling moves on Lucy's big paws. Lucy doesn't mind. She's happy to let Clara have fun. At just 5 weeks old, Clara has already made herself at home and stolen hearts everywhere she goes. She's sassy, brave, and thriving under Gab's care. She's slowly becoming the chunky little kitten she's meant to be, Gab said with a smile. Clara had a tough start, but her spirit is unstoppable. With her big personality and loving heart, this tiny kitten is already making a huge impact.